by Sonos.
Looks like Mr. DeBartolo over your sholler.
What? Dickie D?
Come on, you're not gonna see it.
Dickie D?
Yeah, I've been sitting here since my radio spot.
He hasn't moved an inch.
I haven't moved at all.
All right. Well, Ricardo, if are you ready, Alex?
All set.
Alex is ready. If Ricardo's ready, cheers and have a good show.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to GizFiz PM. The show where... Oh, wait a minute.
Come with me to the grave.
What? I'm not going to answer that again. Whoa, spooky. Okay, yes, it is GizFiz PM. And, oh my goodness. We can do it for a full hour, so we will definitely get in a Yearn to Learn theater. Alex has picked one for this week's show. Someone last week said, where's that? Where are those old movies? Okay, so we have at least one fan. So we have photos with captions from George Davis. We'll do Yearn to Learn. We'll do a couple of logo, some match game, and just in case, does anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week? I guess not. Okay, so we will go right into, are you ready, Alex, with photos with captions?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, I'm hearing myself twice. Okay, photo number 1. Oh, how funny. All right, well, so this is Halloween themed. These are doggies in ghost costumes with a spooky pumpkin in front of them. 3 dogs in ghost costumes and a scary pumpkin. Dogs playing dead. That is excellent. KKK9. Very light showers. Even dogs can join the KKK. Bubble, poodles in trouble. Okay. Ghost dogs, way of samurai. Boo barkers. Dog busters. Halloween's gone to the dogs. The golden ghosts of threesome. Hear no evil, speak no evil. Shouldn't it be bark no evil? Benji shows his spirits. The things we have to put up with to get treats. That's very good. 3 wise dogs on Halloween night. Oh, it's a 3-dog night. Excellent. Doggy Scare Center. We were told there would be candy. Spirit dogs. Another Halloween's going to the dogs. 3 sheets in the wind with a flaming pumpkin. Great trick and treats. Trick or treat. Trick or dog treat. Tricks are us. Kansas Kennel Club. Bark no evil, smell no evil. Paw no evil. Do they pay and kibble? The Barking Dead. Excellent. Hellhounds. Not a hydrant, but I'll do it. Oh, that's funny. Trick or treat for Milky Bones. Trick or bark. Who's a good boy? These are great. All right, let's see what George has. George says, my caption for dogs dressed as ghosts Let's think of a great plan, guys, to where people give us food instead of candy. Okay. Pumpkin. Reading everything so wrong tonight. Photo 2, only because these are all Halloween-based pictures. Okay, so it is a pumpkin field, one of those places where you pay a couple bucks and go pick your own pumpkin. From the first photo comes, give us doggy treats or we poop on the lawn. I can't decide which pumpkin to get. All right, so many pumpkins, so little time. Forget where's Waldo, where's Linus? That's good. Attack of the Killer Pumpkins. Where's the Great Pumpkin? Tiptoe through the Pumpkin Landmine. Pumpkin Driving Range. The infection has spread, but I think Starbucks can help us. Attack of the Killer Pumpkins. This is the only kind of hail we have in the Midwest. It's raining pumpkins. Charlie Brown was here. Still no Great Pumpkin. Find the watermelon. Pumpkin chunkin contest starting. Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin. Wow, look at all the poop. Zombie pumpkins. A lot of Charlie Browns. Is Charlie Brown coming again this year? I want the one in the back on the left. A tawny pumpkin patch. I got this rash when I woke up. We're going to need a lot of whipped cream. World's largest pumpkin rejects. Pumpkin Land. Where did all the pumpkin vines go? No cyber pumpkins here guaranteed. Who unloaded all these pumpkins? Pumpkins and spice. Oh, whoa. I thought I planted squash. Pumpkin chicken ammo that needs banned. Orange field of kins. Anyone for pie? A lot of pumpkin pie. Oh, look at all of Trump's heads. Cabbage Patch Kids are lost. Very good. Let's go to George Davis's answer. My caption for Field of Pumpkins is, honey, we have a bumper crop this year, so let's donate these to charity. Field of Screams. Okay. Photo number 3 is a very thin couple. So it's a man. It's 2 skeletons, I guess getting married, right? Let me see what George put. Man and wife skeletons is George's description. Man and wife skeletons. Tim Burton's wedding cake figures. With this bone I thee wed, till death do us part. Bride and groom on a diet. Another death do us part. Still waiting for the preacher. Our diet's gone too far. Oh, this is funny. Weight Watchers wedding. This is what happens when you get married. Odd liking wedding cake directions. How do you kiss without lips? I thought it was until death do you part. Leo, aren't you taking this fasting thing too far? I swiped wrong. Take the damn photo already. That is very clever. The Hopkins diet wedding. How long do we have to wait for the minister to show up? Honey, we should eat more. Atkins wedding. How do I look? You don't need food at this wedding. This couple are chain smokers. Groom has cold feet. Another odd-looking wedding cake decorations. Ad for Atkins diet. Second one. Now you've done it. Where's the preacher? He said he was going to be late a minute. Till death do us part again. And let's see what George put down. George said, for the man and woman skeletons, my caption is, we've been dead 60 years, Helen. How do you keep those flowers looking so fresh? Okay. Photo 4. Dun, dun. The photo 4 is, is she, can you go to that full screen, Alex? Is that woman in midair or is she on a stairway?
It looks like.
Oh, she's on it. I guess.
It looks like midair.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like an abandoned building, and there's a woman just levitating in front of the building, okay? Woman levitating in front of a building. A Boris Karloff wedding. Oh, that's back to the other picture. Okay, woman levitating in front of an old abandoned building. I said more levity, not levitation. I always feel lighter after confession. Get that woman off my nose. Stairway to heaven. My boss said he's going to give me a raise. This is not what I had in mind. This isn't odd at all. The exercise is back. The building looks like a face. Woman glued to large door of a brick building. Mary Poppins on her day off. For sale, levitation steps included. The Velcro is holding. For sale, possessed by only one owner. Church of the Rising Daughter. Watch this magic trip. Too much bean soup. Knock, knock. Have I told you about Satan? Look, Ma, no gravity. I'm walking on air. David Copperfield can kiss my butt. Supergirl isn't what I expected. Man, that 5-hour energy drink is something. The Exorcist is back. Strange-looking door knocker. Defying gravity. I wasn't born as tall as I liked, so I figured it out my own way. I've heard of airheads, but this is ridiculous. Black velvet box not included. Inhaling helium is fun. David Copperfield's daughter's wedding. That's funny. Chris Angel's sister. Floating nun in her sleeping clothes. They're very good. Very good, chat room. Let's see what George put. A woman in front of building. My caption is, there's no way she could be levitating unless this place is haunted. Okay. Our 5th of 6 photos is, oh, that's funny. Bed Bath and Beyond. Oh, okay. So it's a cartoonish, I guess, castle with a witch on a broom flying away from it. Okay, so it's a haunted castle with a witch exiting in a starry lit sky. This building is not up to code. I don't care how much candy they have. I'm not going in. Typical night at my house, says Beef Team. Twit Cottage 2017. Tim Burton's E.T. Oh, that's Bed Bath and Begone. Best Airbnb in town. Damn that contractor. Okay, guys, you can come over. My wife just left. Juke joint for Halloween. Amazon's new delivery guy is bewitching. Haunted house calls. Off to Bewitched. Too many lights. Cartoon scary house. Don't forget the milk, and I'll get you a little dog. Testing my electric broom. Too much gingerbread needed for this. Witch hunt starts early. Another. I thought my wife would never leave. Mom's night out. This broom is too slow. I should have taken the vacuum. That's good. That house is a nightmare. I'm out of here. Yeah, many died here. There are 3 fireplaces. Gone witching. I can sell solar panels here. Bad dream. I'll be back later, Donald. The FAA has really lax restrictions. This is very good. Dennis Wonderland art for Halloween. All right, let's go to George's George said, my caption for the haunted house is, kids say this witch flies every night at this time until Halloween is over. Kellyanne Conway on her way to an appearance on Fox News. All right, final. You guys are great. The chat room is really amazing with these things. What's wonderful about it is everybody goes off in a different direction and they all kind of fit. It's probably the only time you die a chat room. It's a cohesive unit. Okay, photo 6 is our final photo. Oh my God. Okay, it's a cloud formation that looks like a witch on a broom, or that's how I see it. You can all have your own view or interpretation of what this is. Our final Halloween photo for your captions. Message to Dorothy. Oh, witch farted. Which way is that cloud moving? Is she a good witch or a bad witch? Witch shaped like cloud. The Grinch holding his John Thomas. Cloud Photoshop. Surrender Dorothy. Charlie in a bubble bath. I get worse and worse at Rorschach tests. This is a bunny. Smoke signals for Halloween. Wispy witch of the West. I overstayed the witching hour. Candy companies stop at nothing to advertise. Government contrail fail. Wicked witch of the West. Dust in the wind. Chemtrails are bad mojo too. Devil's in the details. I'm so out of here. North Korea's at it again. Wicked witch of the clouds. Wicked witch coming from the West. What kind of cigarettes did I smoke? Witch just went supersonic. NASA sends up a Halloween rocket. Windy the witch. Just another witch hunt. Witch fumes. Which way is the wind blowing? Cloudy witch. She's off to buy an iPhone 10. I told you plain exhaust was a conspiracy. Really good. Okay, George's caption for our final photo is, you cannot interpret this cloud other than seeing a witch on a broomstick. And then George closes by saying, make sure you brush your teeth real well. Everybody have a great time on Halloween, by George. George Davis. These are really a lot of fun. George, thank you for doing that every week. Is super. Oh my God, it's another phone call. Okay.
I'm coming for you.
Oh my gosh. One of my fans, one of my weird fans evidently got my phone number.
He's coming to the meetup, he said.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little too late. Okay, so we'll do a couple of logo. The Beatmaster says the IRS is really on your case. Oh, I think you're right, Beatmaster. Yeah.
I know who you are.
We're sorry. The number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again. This is a recording.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, they're worse than the credit card scammers. Bum-ba-dum. That sounds like, I don't think it is Lily Tomlin. It's pretty funny, though. Bum-bum-bum. What video game uses the Italian word for force in its Xbox title? What video game uses the Italian word meaning force in its Xbox title? Cortina. Gazella, no. Destructo, Andretti, Meatball, Mussolini. Spaghetti, Loot Boxini. Alex, you might know this, right? Video game uses an Italian word. All right, what's your guess?
Forza Motorsport?
Yes! You got the entire thing. Very good. Bum, bum. I don't even know if this is around, is still around. What's the Xbox service that gamers use to play online? Chat room. See if you know the answer, and then we'll find out if it still exists. The Gamebox service, the Xbox service that lets gamers play online. Red Line of Death, Xbox Live, Mixer, a dial in the modem, CompuServe, Xbox Deceased, Xbox Live, Mixer was Beam, America Online. All right, Alex, you're the expert here. The Xbox service that gamers use to play online.
Xbox Live, and it's still around and still $60 or $70 a year or whatever it is.
Oh my gosh! All right, well they latched onto something that stayed around. Ask Jeeves. Oh my gosh, Ask Jeeves. Do you even know what that was, Alex? Did you ever hear of that?
Oh yeah, I used to use that.
Oh, okay. It was big for like 2 years. MSN for losers. Okay. Okay, let me see what we have here. Famous founders. What brand was founded by Sam Walton? Famous founders. What brand was founded by Sam Walton? You can... The Waltons. Beatmaster's always on top of things. Great Value, Kroger, Silly Putty, Walgreens, the TV show The Waltons. Ask Jeeves, I don't think so. All right, well, you know this, right, Alex?
Hey kids, come on in and play, touch, feel, and save during Walmart's first annual toy show. Play with Baby Come Back by Mattel. Push her arms down and off she goes, but she always comes back, only $10.96. Play with the Sew Perfect sewing machine. Just snap on the Sew Perfect cassette and you're ready to sew. Discount price just $10.96. Play away now for Christmas. There's no service charge at the first annual toy show, now through Saturday at Walmart. Come on in.
You know Walmart cares. The proof is in the prices.
Wow, we had a sponsor, 25 cents right there, folks. Oh, who doesn't know that? Okay. What record label was founded by Herb Albert and Jerry Moss? Record label founded by Herb Albert and Jerry Moss. Wow. Okay. I love how we always get a few correct answers. And then the Tijuana 45s, P&M, A&M Wax Discs, Capitol Records, Morse Covered Records, Atco, the Trumpettes, What's a Record, Candle in the Wind Records, The Wrong Side of the Wall, Acme. Herb and Jerry. And the correct answer, Alex, is a record label founded by Herb Alpert and Jerry Moss.
Victor in the studio here came in and he asked, it's A&M, right?
It is A&M Records. Correct. Correcto. Very good. All right, we'll do one more, and then we're going to have our Yearn to Learn Theater. Questions about dogs. The breed of dog that's a mascot for Boston University. Breed of dogs that is the mascot for Boston University. Poodles, a mutt, a whippet, a terrier, a bulldog, another terrier, a chihuahua. Mutts, tiger, poodle, a corn dog, a hot dog, a giraffe, a schnauzer, a Boston cream pie dog, shepherd, Irish terrier, a werewolf, a biracial mutt, wiener dog, comfort dog, the Boston Sea Dogs, a German shepherd. My God, does anybody have it? I'm not even sure. A Boston Tea Dog. A Scotty. Fred, the stupidest dog in the world. Rhett, the Boston Terrier. Red Sox box. All right. Alex, do you have any idea the breed of dog that's a mascot for Boston University?
Bulldog is the only thing I can think of.
It is a Boston Terrier. Bye, Becky. Boston Terrier. The breed of dog that, you'll get this. The breed of dog, you have to be old, I think, to get this, and they might be a sponsor. The breed of dog that pulls down the little girl's swimsuit in Coppertone ads. The breed of dog that pulls down the little girl's swimsuit in the Coppertone ads. Lawn dog. Seeing eye dog, sea dog, Scotty dog, Jack Russell, Mama Duke, Golden Labs, bad dog, beagle, a Weinstein, a Chihuahua, perv dog, Benji dog, Scottish terrier, molested dog, silky terrier, Harvey Weinstein dog, assault dog. Is it possible that this company, the Coppertone, might have an ad that will give us the answer to this?
I don't know if they'll give us an answer, but they have an ad.
All right, let's see the ad. It just might be in there.
You get a quick tan with QT. A double tan, you see, it tans you anytime. Rain or shine when you use QT.
QT Fabulous Quick Tanning Lotion by Coppertone gives you a double tan. Used as directed, QT tans you indoors without the sun, smoothly and evenly, in just 3 to 5 hours.
I wonder what's in that stuff.
QT in the sun, your tan becomes deeper, richer, helps prevent sunburn, too.
You get a quicker tan, a double tan when you use QT.
Guaranteed by Coppertone.
Okay. The dog was not in there. Did you know, Alex?
No.
Okay, breed of dog.
I know the image. I just don't know what kind of dog it is.
Okay, it is... Ka-ching. Yes, 50 cents we now have. It is a Cocker Spaniel. A Cocker Spaniel. Little brown Cocker Spaniel guy. Okay. I think we're going to go into for the one person who last week said, where are the old movies? Welcome to Yearn to Learn Theater.
Which one are we doing?
Oh, we'll do yours.
Oh, okay. I'll have that in just 10 seconds here.
Okay. Dun-dun. A watertarian, no. That is one cornea. And what is in that stuff that you get tan whether it's sunshine or not?
Paint.
Yeah.
It's brown paint. All right, I
All
have
right.
it ready.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Yearn to Learn Theater with the GizFiz. Oh, the otter. Oh, this is great.
In our United States, about half of the people live in cities and their suburbs.
And one of those cities is New York, where Disneyland is the capital of Manhattan.
To carry men and goods in a steady flow of commerce.
If they did it in a straight line, it'd be a lot more effective.
Here we find a good example of how such transportation arteries also develop within the city itself.
These are the hard arteries of the city.
New York City and heart of the city's life.
One helicopter to deliver all.
Every day. To work and shop. To buy and sell. To manufacture clothes. To run banks.
Cut one's finger.
To handle imports and wholesale goods.
To smash dishes when they drop boxes.
But where do all these people come from? And how do they get here?
And why?
Some of the people who work in Manhattan live in apartment houses and other sections of the city.
Wow, that's very informative.
Single-family houses out in the suburbs. In the mornings, Manhattan acts like a heart and draws in the workers from their homes in the surrounding areas.
And by nighttime, they all have heartburn.
With crowds of workers and shoppers. Then in the evening, the workers stream home again.
And that sounds like a liver.
And
they liver and learn.
A ghost city. Day after day, year after year, this constant cycle goes on. The rhythm
and it becomes very wearing. It's like a blender, a wearing blender.
When work is over, New Yorkers, like people everywhere, seek places of recreation. Sometimes
and so from a crowded train, they go to a crowded beach.
Or Broadway. Or just relax at a ball game.
As long as it's crowded, New Yorkers like it.
And so we see that the main job of transportation in a city is to carry people between 3 points.
The ballpark, Coney Island, and the workplace.
And where they play. In New York City, people have a choice of several arteries of transportation. Certainly the most important means within the city is the subway. Almost any section of the city is within easy walking distance of a subway station. And by subway, one can travel to most points in the city, quicker and cheaper than by any other way.
Wow, who knew that?
Subway schedules are arranged to meet the changing flow of traffic. In the early morning, there is heavy subway travel, followed by a slackening. In the late afternoon, there is a second rush, returning workers to their homes.
Wow, this is really a well-planned city. At 1 in the morning, is there anything?
Because the subways serve only the city, suburban trains take their place in providing transportation to and from outlying
That'll be
communities.
$500 one way.
Since these trains serve a larger area with less people, the fare costs more and there are fewer trains. But once aboard, the commuter can enjoy a leisurely, comfortable trip.
Oh, yeah. This is an old movie.
About 2 miles from the station, the train goes underground.
Breaks down.
From the station, the commuters continue on their way by buses, taxis, or on foot. Like the subways, in the mornings, the suburban trains carry heavy loads of workers to the city. This is followed by a slackening. In the late afternoon, there is a second surge as workers...
My God, who worked this out? It is so clever, I can hardly believe it.
Many commuters who come from New Jersey to New York must leave their trains in New Jersey and continue their trip by ferry boat. Although the ferry is slow, its passengers can get a breath of sea air before they plunge into the bustling city.
Or before their ferry crashes into the dock.
In New York, the bus lines form another important artery. Their routes weave a tightly laced pattern.
Oh, now this is better. Everything's in a straight line.
You can find a convenient bus line almost anywhere in the city. Buses are slower than the subway, but they offer the pleasure of being able to see store windows and the people of the city as they
And they run down people on the sidewalk.
Suburban buses serve the outlying communities. When these reach the city, they usually transfer their passengers to the subway, which is faster. But of all the arteries of New York, perhaps the automobile routes have created the most problems. To provide
That is the clogged arteries of New York.
Had to be overcome. For one thing, bridges had to be built to Manhattan, since it is an island surrounded by broad rivers. With the development
That was a good idea to connect them.
suspension bridges became possible.
Yes, they were
during the last
double-deckers in New York,
one
double-decker
bridge after
buses.
Another has been built across the rivers. To supplement the bridges over the rivers, tunnels have been built beneath them. Together, the bridges and the tunnels make possible a steady stream of traffic in and out of Manhattan.
I don't think I've ever seen a tunnel that empty.
Every large city has a problem of unusually heavy traffic during rush hours. As a solution, many streets are one way. Others have restricted parking zones, and parking buildings keep cars off the streets.
Yes, for $50 an hour.
To supplement the existing routes, big express highways have been built to carry cars at high speeds directly to and from the heart of the city.
The boat basin. Holy cow.
Designed so that cars may enter and leave without
Oh my
disturbing
gosh.
the flow of traffic. To serve the people in the suburbs,
I could see
a
Chad's
network
hair
of
in there.
parkways has been built.
Yeah, that
These
was
allow cars to
amazing.
go swiftly from the far suburbs to the very heart of the city.
Yeah, it's hard to go back on these things, right?
No.
Just go back a little because
Cars at high speeds directly to
see there's the rotunda. That's where the meetup is. And at the very center of that circle, you can see this was back when the fountain still ran.
So that cars may enter and leave.
So the path that we take walking there is from over here down under the freeway there, and then there's some steps that go down below, and then the meetup.
Exactly. And I noticed that back then, let's see, this was 1941, there were only two sets of docks. It looks like there's like an A and B dock. And now there's A, B, C, D, and E dock. So the marina's gotten way bigger. The fountain stopped running, and that's where the restaurant is now and where the meetup is. Right where that water is where they put the tent and the meetup was. That was great to see that.
Has been built. These allow cars to go swiftly from the far suburbs to the very heart of the city without interference of cross traffic.
Don't bother using the roads, Martha. Go anywhere you want, just like that diagram.
And so, by day and night, year after year, these arteries of New York throb steadily, their pulse timed to the life of the city. But it is no accident that they operate so smoothly, or that new ones come into being just when and where they are needed. Providing transportation for New York's millions is the job of many kinds of experts.
Let's put something there, because there's a big empty space.
Population trends to determine when and where new arteries are needed.
Yeah.
Over a period of time, the people of the city move from old sections to new ones.
Let's put a backbone here and an artery there.
Transportation must move with them, and new arteries must be built.
Let's pave all these green spaces. We should have told that lady we were building a highway in a backyard. Oh boy, now you're really getting to work fast.
But New York, like all progressive cities, is studying and planning today to provide the arteries.
But the rocket system, they don't use it anymore.
Blood of the city.
That was a great find, Alex. That was super. Got to see the marina in 1941, how little it was. Someone asked in the chat room, the fountains are gone. It was one of those things that unfortunately ended up being vandalized. It turned out that the fountains were a series of 18 bronze turtles, and they were angled back and water shot out of the mouth of each of the turtles. And then when the city fell on hard times, people started realizing, you know what we could sell those bronze turtles for? So they started stealing them, and then the city took in the remaining 5, whatever it was, and the fountain fell into disuse. And then when the restaurant opened years later, for a while, the rotunda was just a real mess. When the restaurant opened, they built a platform over what was the fountain. And, you know, the restaurant's bought by some big conglomerate. So I doubt if they'd bring the fountain back, because that big tent area is a place where they can serve like 100 people, especially if it rains out. So, but that was great. Stuart said, how did they train the turtles to do that? The fountains were just for people to enjoy. Yes, the V2 rocket things was very expensive, and it only got people to work if they worked on other planets, because they only went straight up. So that was not a big thing. Turtle theft. Thank you for showing us your wonderful city, says Long Dog. The New York subways, you know, it's very funny because we all bitch and moan about the subways. You know, it took me 10 minutes to get to Mad today. What is wrong? But the subways move 4 to 5 million people a day. So it's really astounding. And they run night and day. And during rush hour, they run every 4 minutes. So when something screws up, I mean, the system gets backed up. But there are a lot of subways. So if one subway is down, you can find an alternate way. And the MTA has gotten very good with posting everything online. And I assume every city has it where, you know, there's an app for when the next bus is coming, where the bus is, how long it's going to take to get there. And every bus stop has a little Q code, and you hit that with your phone, and it tells you every form of transportation that comes within a block of that corner. It's really great. And there hasn't been a hijacking in 40 years. Yes, always electric for trains into the city. They would stop. You know what? I think I'm incorrect, Captain J. There were steam trains for a while, not into Grand Central Station, Grand Central Terminal. I always get corrected by train fans. It's not a station. It's a terminal. And it's Grand Central Terminal because trains come in and they don't go anywhere else. Okay, so Grand Central Terminal is where trains come and stop. And so they couldn't have steam in those tunnels. But there were steam engines. Looking at old videos, old photograph. It's so funny. I should have been born 20 or 30 years earlier. And then I would have live steam trains ran right here in Riverside Park, except Riverside Park wasn't there. So for New Yorkers to get to the river, they could only get to the river at 79th Street and 86th Street and 96th Street, where those three streets had bridges across the railroad tracks, and the steam trains ran down the middle of what is now Riverside Park. And the tracks are still there. It used to be 4 tracks. Now it's 2. And then the war projects is when they covered the tracks and made Riverside Park so that anybody could walk to the river. And the same tracks are still there, and now Amtrak uses them. And they're the tracks that go up the Hudson to Albany and then on to Chicago. And that is where the mole people live. Thank you, Dr. Morbius. Yes, the mole people are still there, but they're mainly being priced out by the high cost of living in railroad tunnels. Okay, so Dennis, you want to come down? We're going to play a little match game, okay? Oh, that IRS is unbelievable.
Coming for you.
So if you have a target near you, this is really great fun. You want to go to the long shot there. So the company is called Hide and Eek. Okay. Chad did a microphone on GizFiz 2 weeks ago from Hide and Eek that he found at Target. And I wanted to buy one. So I went on Target and I ordered it. And then, you know, it had one of those, well, since you like the spooky microphone, you might like the spooky you might like the spooky telephone. And they were very inexpensive. This was $12.75 at Target. And you do that, and it rings twice, and you hand it to somebody, and then when you lift the receiver, you get one of 4 little sayings. So the company's Hide and Seek, Hide and Eek, E-E-E-K, and they're at Target. Okay, Dennis, we're going to start without you.
Also, Dick, if there's time permitting, I have about a minute long or so Letterman clip related to.
Oh, yeah, is that the Velcro thing?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you to find that. Good, because
it's related to the thing that we were looking at the other week.
Okay,
did we watch some Velcro stuff? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it now, because I forgot where I put the match game questions.
So that the clip that we watched before, where he had the Velcro suit on, there was a cold open at the show at the very beginning before the credits, and that's now on the YouTube. So let's let me get that going here.
It's for all the world to see.
Yes.
Okay, good. Do that, and I will find my.
Recently, one of my neighbors dozed off while watching the Olympic luge finals and literally fell out of his chair. Well, as soon as that happened, I went down to the basement workshop and I covered my favorite chair and my favorite jumpsuit with Velcro. And as you can see, it works like a charm. And I have the, thank you very much. So, here's to Velcro. Join us tonight for our gala tribute to that miracle space-age fabric of the 80s, Velcro. Well,
yeah.
I don't look like a jerk here, do I?
No, you look fine. It's fine to me, Dad.
Okay. Could you give me down, because I'm having trouble with that artery.
Stay in there?
Yeah.
Swelling up?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me make a few calls. Hal?
Yeah, okay, fellas, cut Dave then.
You know, we should do that one week.
Yeah, let's get a staff of 10 men.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And a ton of Velcro. That was great. That was great. Oh, Mr. Wonderland is here. Piece of paper. Good. I have a piece of paper. Okay. Ta-da! Marvin said, "You cannot believe how ritzy it is in Beverly Hills. I just saw a baby carriage with blank." Marvin said, "Things are ritzy in Beverly Hills. I just saw a baby carriage with..." Okay, I got mine. Got a pen? Okay. A chauffeur. I just saw with a gold bar, with a bar. Diamond encrusted wheels. Diamond wheels, diamond inlays, 24 karat spoke wheels, a driver, diamond encrusted stud wheels, an iPad and an iPhone, a Bugatti nameplate, a V8 engine, a Tesla motor. I just saw a baby carriage with a Bentley towing it. Fuzzy dice. I just saw a baby carriage with champagne. A baby carriage with a phone. With a posse. With spinner wheels. Okay. Things are ritzy in Beverly Hills. I just saw a baby carriage with... Alex, you said... Baby carriage with a peanut butter center.
Like the Ritz crackers.
Like the Ritz crackers. Okay. I matched many people in the chat room a baby carriage with a chauffeur. Dennis, you said a baby carriage with a stereo system. Okay. Rear seat monitors. Oh, a stretch baby carriage. That's very funny. Florence said to her husband, "I'll give you an idea of how badly I wrecked the car. You know how the car used to fit in the garage? Now the car can fit in the blank." Florence said to her husband, "Let me give you an idea of how badly I wrecked the car. You know how the car used to fit in the garage? Now the car can fit in a blank. Trash can, bread box. Oh, this is very good. Now the car can fit in an envelope. Now the car can fit in your pocket, in the mailbox, in the garbage can, in the toaster, in a trash bag. It can fit in another guy's car. It can fit in another car's trunk, in a hefty bag, in a garden shed." You got one, Dennis? We're going to start with you. Let me get to... Helen said to her husband, "I'll give you an idea how badly I wrecked the car. Remember how it used to fit in the garage? Now it can fit into a..." Dennis said, "into a body bag in honor of Halloween." I said, "Fit in the garage. Now it can fit into a shoebox." Alex, you said the car is so wrecked it can fit into a dog garage. Someone said it can fit into one of GizFiz train cars. Oh, doghouse. You said doghouse, right, Alex?
It's dog garage. I was going with the doghouse.
Yeah, well, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. Okay, very good. Bum bum. Carl said, "I just heard a political speech by a totally honest politician. He said if he's elected, he's going to blank the public. Just heard the most honest politician ever. He said if he's elected, he's going to blank the public. Frisk, lie to. Lie to is excellent. Screw them, fleece them, moon them, fleece them, scam them. Royally screw them over. Fire them. Bamboozle. Oh my God, I think that's the first time we used bamboozle on GizFiz PM. Ignore them, rip them off, BS them. We have a lot of that going on today, except no one is on it enough to say they're doing it. Carl said, I heard a speech by the most honest politician in the world. If elected, he's going to blank the public. I said he's going to screw the public. Dennis, you said he's going to... Oh, screw the public. All right, a match. Deceive. Alex, you said... He's going to... Oh, whoa. We will give you a match for that. Yay. Okay. Oh, this is funny. This goes back to October 1983. Jack said, I bought one of those pocket TVs. It only has a 1-inch screen, and it's just too small. If I watch blank, I can only see one of them. This could have some funny answers. Jack said, I bought one of those 1-inch TVs. The screen is just too small. If I watch blank, I can only see one of them. All right, I'm not looking up till I write my answer. Okay, I can only see one of Donnie and Marie. I can only see one of Mork and Mindy. One of the 10 of Us. I can see only one of the Three Stooges. I can only see one of the Hollywood Squares. I can only see one of Laverne and Shirley. I can see only one of the Waltons, Sonny and Cher. I can see only one of the 60 Minutes. That's funny. You have one? Okay. Dennis said, I can only see one of Sonny and Cher. Okay. I said, I can only see one of Dolly Parton's. You got that? And Alex, you said, I can only see one. Oh, we went in the same direction. Same direction.
Wasn't expecting that to be in the same direction, but...
Dun, dun. Okay. Did you know you'll never die of thirst in the desert if you can find a cactus with a blank inside? You'll never die of thirst in the desert if you can find a cactus with a blank inside. I just looked up for a minute. I saw a bartender, a spigot, a mini bar, a telephone, a keg, a water jug, a night nurse, an Evian bottle, a fire hydrant, a Culligan man, a glass, a whiskey bottle. Oh, you know what? I don't think anybody matched me. Yeah, this is some cactus. Culligan man, a straw, a bottle of wild turkey, a twisted Mister Seltzer bottle, keg. We're going to start with Alex. You'll never die of thirst in the desert if you can find a cactus with a blank inside. You said a wet bar. Okay, I think you matched a few people in the chat room. I said you'll never be thirsty if you can find a cactus with a water hose inside. And Dennis, you said a flask of vodka. There you go, a flask of vodka. Just add water tablets. All right, one more question, and then is Charlie in this room? Oh, Charlie. Okay, Dennis is going to get Charlie. Well, you can. Oh, we did this. Okay. Oh, not again. Not again. Oh. It is IRS. I know it is. I got $13 worth of fun out of it just now. Okay, our final question of the day. Okay, there's a new TV show called Mr. Smith about an ape in Washington, D.C., but the pilot was canceled because the ape is too blank to be in politics. A new show about an ape who works in Washington. But the show was canceled because the ape is too blank to be in politics. I have an idea we're all going to match, but I'm not sure. Too furry to be in politics, too good looking, too slippery, too honest, too Trump-like, too intelligent, too hairy, too wide, too hot-headed. It can't be any more hot-headed than what we have now. Too bananas, empathetic, too often monkeying around, animalistic. Wow. Holy cow. Too caring. Too qualified is excellent. Not orange enough. The ape is too conservative. Dennis, the ape is too blank to be in Washington. Too moral. Okay. I said the ape is too smart to be in Washington. And Alex, you said, reasonable is good. Too lovable. Okay. All right, get Mr. Charlie, and we're going to end our show with Mr. Charles. Jabra the orangutan. Too old. I don't think I can be too old to be in Washington, right? Charlie, yes, Stooge. Charlie is on his way. And let's see. This week, we're back to Thursday again. Okay, so fans of GizWiz, Thursday normal time, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30. Charlie, are you ready for your close-up? He comes running over. He likes this. Charlie likes this. Okay, ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie the dog, who can't be in politics because he's too... Look at your camera. There you go. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, Charlie. Oh. Okay, Charlie. Oh. Okay. You do your final close-up, Charlie. Just wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. And okay. All right, Charlie Cam. He is too Charlie. Did you do the Halloween in Park with Charlie? No. What did they have? Did they have a doggy? Charlie is definitely overqualified for politics. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been GizFiz PM. And GizFiz PM is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Alex Gumpel, Charlie the dog, Myra Joyce, Lawn Dog, Spike, Ochre 86, Rufus, Jammer B, Superoo, Osnet, Beatmaster, Bill in MI, Osnet, Strengths Production. Brought to you by Turtle Wax. Turtle Wax, it helps you get around the city by making the tracks slippery. Till next week, this is Dick DeBartolo saying,
Oh, you are.
We're sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again. This is a recording.
bye. Thanks, Alex. That was fun.
Thanks, Dick. I'll see you next week.
Okay. Very good. Bye.
Bye.